Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Before I start, I'd like to apologise for my absence in terms of posting art across my social media. Unfortunately, I've had a cold that's been going on for about 2 weeks. I think everyone's got it at the moment, and I just haven't really done anything apart from the odd stupid little drawing which you'll have seen if you follow my Instagram or my Twitter or anything. So I don't know if you can still hear it a little bit in my voice, but yeah, I've only just kind of started to get over that. So I haven't been very productive at all on anything, so I apologise for that. I have some Scrawlerbox videos still to finish and some other stuff coming out, but in the meantime I thought I would record some process work in my sketchbook, which I don't usually record because I usually record only like finished large scale illustrations. So I didn't know if you guys might be interested in seeing something in my concept sketchbook where I kind of doodle up ideas for characters and so on. So it's kind of a rough piece, just getting some ideas down, but I had a few requests for more references of Cinnamon, and I'm still amazed at the amount of fan art that I've got of him. I've never had so much fan art for a character before, so it's kind of amazing and I'm really grateful. So yeah, I thought it was about time I did some proper reference of his hair, because I've only drawn it kind of tied back and it's actually very, very long, which is why I've nicknamed the first drawing Princess Cinnamon, because he looks like a Disney princess. And then I drew a picture of his hair tied back as well, to show that underneath their hair the Erinthy actually have manes going down their backs. So usually you can't see it because his hair is so long, but it's there, so I just thought I'd draw that up as a reference. These were both done in my W.H. Smith sketchbook, and the first drawing was done with the Kuretake Fudegakochi pen. You'll have to excuse my terrible pronunciation there. And that unfortunately is not a very good match for the W.H. Smith sketchbook. It did go quite feathery. Generally I haven't had any problems with any other pens in that sketchbook, but that one is one to watch out for because it does feather a little bit. I inked his hair in that one with the Pentel Pocket Brush pen. I've been having issues getting used to that as a drawing pen, so I still tend to kind of use it as sort of just a filling in pen, but hopefully I can get the hang of it at some point. And then I did the colouring with the Tombow ABT brush markers and Crayola marker. Unfortunately I did too many markings, I don't know why, but I drew too many dots on him, so he doesn't actually have that many dots, but never mind. And then the second drawing was done with the Kuretake Bimoji pen, which is one of my favourite inking pens. Unfortunately I don't know which size it is. There's a few different sizes, but it's the one with the firmer nib, because I struggle with the brush pens with the softer nibs, I struggle to control them. So it's the firmer nib. It's a fairly small one, and that one was fine with the W.H. Smith paper. It's been fine with all paper I've used, and it was fine with the pencils that I used. I also used a pencil blender and it was fine with that. I don't think I've used watercolour with it yet, or alcohol markers, so I'd test it out beforehand if you're planning on using it with those. But yeah, it's really nice to use and gives a nice depth of line as well. The colouring on the second one was done with the W.H. Smith coloured pencils, which, like I've said before, are some of my favourites to use. They're cheap and cheerful and the colours are really vibrant, so I can't really complain. Then for a finishing touch I added some glitter with the Wink of Stella glitter marker, which is just a clear one so you can use it over any colour, and they're really effective. And you can't really see it in the actual time-lapse clip, but I show it a little bit at the end. So I really like that for a finishing touch. I think it's really cute. And I also used the Derwent pencil blender to just smooth out my colouring a little bit, because that's something I still do struggle with, is making smooth blending in my pencil colouring. Both drawings are a little bit wonky around the edges because they are just practice pieces, so Cinnamon's neck is supposed to be a bit longer. He does have a very long neck, and also his hand in the second picture is too small. He's got really big hands. But just kind of a practice doodle to get some ideas down, so I thought you guys might like a look into my sort of concept process. And of course I will be doing a full tour of that sketchbook when it's done as well. Like I've said, I'm really grateful for the interest that people have had in this character, and hopefully I'll get around to drawing some more characters from that book soon. But feel free to ask me if you have any questions about him. I will probably be drawing him again in the near future. Hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I will definitely try to get the rest of my in-progress videos done soon as well. So thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!